Welcome everybody to the 2019-2020 Get In Where You Fit In Fantasy Football Draft. This time we're going to do everything a little different. We're in Flipside Studios where we record our podcast. I got the family with me. Naomi, say hello.
What up?
I got Javen, say hello.
Hi.
Ernest, say hello.
What up, dudes?
Ethan, say hello. He's currently crawling on the table. So first off, I want to congratulate the champion from last year, Mr. David Brown, the winner of $475, a trophy, and a fantasy football championship ring. Pretty good deal. And I would like to say congratulations to the donkey of the league, the Toilet Bowl champion, Mr. Keenan McAfee, who will be hosting the draft at his house next week on the 23rd at 7 o'clock. So just to announce a couple of changes this year, we are switching over to a PPR league, which means that's a point per reception. There's currently a poll going on that you could check out and vote for half-point PPR or full-point PPR. Also, I think the dues are going to go up $5 to $80. It's just a way to make the numbers more even. So without further ado, we're going to get to the draft. And just a reminder, when I pull the names are in reverse order. Reverse order, guys. So as I pull the first name, it's going to be 12 and all the way up to number 1. So I got my announcer, Naomi. I got my scribe, Javen, if she can stay off of social media to pay attention for a second. And I got my trusty ping pong ball Hopper. So without further ado, here we go, guys. And with the 12th pick in the 2019 Get In Where You Fit In Fantasy Football Draft is
Announcing the Combaticans. The Combaticans, number 12.
Hey, Dewan, way to make a return to the league. You got the 12th pick.
Welcome.
All right, shaking it up. All right. With the 11th pick in the NFL draft, who do we have?
Brett Chumley.
Brett
correct?
Chumley.
Brett Chumley.
All the way from the
Brett.
mean state of Alaska. You got the 11th pick in the NFL draft. All right. Come over here if you want to help. All right, I'm going to have my helper pick it out. Hand it to mommy. Just pick one and hand it to mommy. All right, with the 10th pick in the draft, who do we have?
P.A. Trill.
P.A. Trill. Mr. Alden Lewis, you have the 10th pick in the draft this year. All right, with the 9th pick in the draft, who do we have? Hand it to mommy.
EP Unbeatables.
Mr. Keenan McAfee, you have the
EP
9th
Unbeatables.
pick in the draft this year. The 9th pick. And you get to host. All right. Shaking it up. What number we on? Number 8, Javen? With the 8th pick in the draft, let's let Mr. Ethan pick one. Ethan, pick one and hand it to mommy. You have to put those down and hand one to mommy. Here you go. With the 8th pick in the draft, who do we have?
Lucky number 8 is Royal Show.
Royal Showtime. I
That
don't
would
know
be
if that's
me.
lucky, but you got the number 8th pick in the draft.
That would be me.
All right. With the number 7th pick, we have the crying Ethan's about to pick the number. Ethan, come pick the ball. Pick the ball and hand it to mommy. Hand it to mommy.
Now, which one is it?
Hand it to mommy. With the 7th pick, we have
KC Grimes.
KC Grimes.
KC
You have the
Grimes.
7th pick in the draft. With the 6th pick in the draft, who is it going to be? 6th pick in the draft. Ethan, pull from the bucket. You don't want to pull? Okay. Hand it to mommy. Who do we have?
Clyde Richard. Clyde Richard.
Clyde Richard. You have the what pick is that, Javen?
Sir,
What pick is that?
that was the sixth pick.
The sixth pick in the draft. We're headed to the top half, the top five. Who are the top five picks is going to be? We'll give a shout out to Brandon Corley, because normally he complains every year about being the bottom of the draft. So now, buddy, you get to move up to the top. Let's see who's the fifth pick in the draft this year. Fifth pick in the draft is
Cash Out Kings.
Cash Out Kings. There you go, Brandon. I just hollered you out. Now you got the fifth pick in the draft this year. Top four. Who's going to be the top four picks? Let's see what we got. Come on, Ernest. Come pick it if you want. Top four. Pick one. Just pick one and hand it to mommy.
Team Brown, the reigning champion.
Team Brown, the reigning champion. You have the fourth pick in the draft this year, buddy. You have the fourth pick. Top three picks. Who is it going to be? Top three picks. Who is it going to be? I got this one, Ernest. I got the top three. Let me do it. Back up. Top three. The third pick in the draft. Who do we have?
See me pack hers. See me pack hers.
LeBron, you got the third pick in the draft this year. Uh-oh. Top two picks between Game Time, It's the Best Time, and Mr. TD Fiends. Let's see who's going to be the number one pick. Number two pick in the draft is... Who's the number two pick in the draft?
TD Fiends.
TD Fiends. You have the second pick in this year's draft. That means lucky number one is...
Shake it good.
Shake it up. Lucky number one is... Who is the lucky number one pick this year in the draft?
Number one pick is Game Time is the best time. Game Time is the
number one
best
pick,
time.
of course, is Mr. Dahl. I lucked up and got that. So thank you once again. And those are our draft picks. Javen, could you give me the list so I can read? Javen, can you read out the picks one more time for us? Starting from 1 to 12.
From 1 to 12.
1 to 12. So the first pick was Game Time is the best time. Number 2, TD Fiends. Number 3, See Me Pack Hers. 4, Team Brown. 5, Cash Out Kings. 6, Clyde Richard. 7, Casey Grimes. 8, Royal Show. 9, EP Unbeatables. 10, PA Trill. 11, Brett Chambly. And number 12, the Combaticons.
Combaticons. That's Brother Frank. So thank you again for joining us for the 2019 Fantasy Football Draft Lottery. Say hello and bye-bye to my family and to the crying Mr. Ethan. Do you have anything you want to say, brother? No? Okay.
I think that crime made you lucky either.
So, once again, the draft will be held at Mr. Keenan McAfee House at 7 p.m. on Friday the 23rd. He will be providing barbecue for us to eat. And we'll have the trophy ceremony then. Is there anything you want to say, Ernest?
To infinity and beyond.
To infinity and beyond.
Real high girl shit.
Peace out, boys.